Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is one, to give you some tips and tricks to increase your online revenue, your presence, your traffic, and your leads to increase your business in the areas you serve. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them to get them in the front of eyes consumers on that first page of Google. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, you definitely use on your own for your website to increase that. But if you want to talk about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. My door is always open. Also, if you leave me just a few lines of feedback, that'll get me better at making these videos for local businesses. All right, so let's get started. So first, content. So content is, you need 1,500 to 2,000 words on your web page, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. Now, obviously, you got marketing going on, got a nicely laid out website, in the areas of mission, doing very well. But this is just for expanding out to dominate the whole KC metro area, both the Kansas side and the Missouri side. So speaking of Google, so if I was a consumer in Mission, Kansas, plumbing services, I'm searching for plumbing services, I might type this in, and here's what comes up. So a lot of times ads comes up here, and if you haven't invested in ads already, it's good investment, but they're hit or miss. Consumers jump over those sometimes. Here's a map pack we call this for citations, and there you are right there. So good job on your citations, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. And then we call these organics right here. So we feel this is the most important, searchability on Google. So the goal is to be on the first page in any kind of service you provide or area you provide. So as you scroll down, here's your top competitor, Lutz Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to him. And usually we skip over directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Home Advisor, because a consumer goes straight to the company looking for a service or product for the most part. So you're not on the first page as you scroll down in Mission, Kansas, where you guys are at, but you can do some very simple things on your website because you're very close to being on that first page and even outranking this top competitor just to be on the top of Google there. So you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. People just don't go here to search for more products or services. So you want to be right in front of the eyes of consumers. So doing a deep dive in your website, this is a tool we use. It's called Ahrefs, and there's your URL right there. So here's your numbers. And for speaking and staying on the content, you're using 109 keywords on your website, which is good. But I would definitely increase your keywords on your website to give you that more searchability. You want to think about buyer intent keywords, all the services you provide, plumbing services, plumbing repair, all the areas you serve, Kansas City, Mission, Olathe, as big as you want to increase that searchability in the KC metro area. So you want to have more bang for your buck, higher volume the better. So this is a good one here that's catered to you, KB Complete. So definitely keep that one. But you could take other ones that you haven't thought of yet and put them on your website, and then you start dominating the KC metro area. Compare that to your local competitors. Here's Lutz Plumbing. They do a good job marketing to nicely laid website, strong website, but definitely beatable in certain areas that you serve. So here's their numbers. Here's lutzplumbing.com, and you see they're using almost double your keywords, over double. So they're using 240 keywords on their website. So very easily, you could take some of these things that's generic for any kind of like plumbing, KC. If that's not on your website already, you could take that. That's a good search volume. Loose plumbing is be hard to take because that's them. But think about all those generic, buyer intent keywords and all the service areas. You could put as many keywords as you want, and you start dominating that KC metro area for searchability. So the second thing I'll talk about, I'll go back to your numbers, is the backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where you find one website linking to another one. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouching for you. So think of it as like a popularity contest. The person with the most backlinks wins. But keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have other plumbing services, HVAC services, electrical websites linking back to you. It just doesn't give you that searchability if like a restaurant or a lawyer's website is linking back to you. So you're doing well right now. You have 788 backlinks with 91 reference domains. So keep that up, keep that strong. But compare that to your local competitors. you're actually beating them in the backlinks. They have 463 backlinks, 99 reference domains. So what they're beating you here, just barely beating you with this traffic, is their keywords. So if you up your keywords, you get closer to them. There's no reason why you can't be on the first page of Google in organics when someone's searching for plumbing services mission. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map back here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue, as you are right now. You're on the top, so stay at the top there. So citations include directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too. But the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. Once Google sees you more often than these competitors, you could outrank them. So you're outranking everybody in mission, but let's say you want to expand out a little bit more. You just want to increase your Google business profiles in other areas. For instance, we could go, leawood, somewhere close to mission, and so you're not on this map pack. So you could choose different Google business profiles to be in different areas as well. So once your citations, your backlinks, your content, they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors in all the areas that you serve. And here's what you might be looking at and why, being in the map pack here and top of the Google Organics here. So not sure where your numbers are now as far as margins, but that will generate some pretty decent revenue, I would think. So also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to help you start generating those leads and expand out. So if you do find yourself wanting more, please feel free to reach out. I could do some research. We talk about goals and see what could be realistic for you and your business. So again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.